How are you? Because I know you were very down after the game on Saturday.
Yeah, I was down based on result, really. Down based on the first half performance. People seen a reaction to the performance. Players were trying so hard, maybe trying too hard. And when you try too hard on a football pitch, nothing flows naturally. So we made 4 changes at half time. I think I said I could have made more, just to bring a fluency and a type of relaxation into the performance. And I thought we did that. We done everything in the second half bar score, but we didn't take advantage of numerous good positions, 4v3s, 4v2s, 1.2v1s. We didn't go and hit that home. So, but here we are, 8 games to go for us. Our game in hand on Saturday, tomorrow, up at Carlisle. On Saturday, it's going to be tough. But you know, we know what the prize is for coming down the road with 3 points. We know the prize. I mean, we're in the playoff group. If we don't, we're still right in the mix. We're 7 to go then.
Does that mean this is not a must-win game? Unless you look at their position, you look at what you...
Well, must-win games are like when we had Grimsby Town here and when we come out of League 2. If we win, we were promoted. That was a must-win game. I think everyone knows not only is teams in the top 6, top 7, top 8 got to play each other because that happens, but I think we know that the fight for the last playoff place, if you like, involves Oxford, who's already in there, involves ourselves, involves Blackpool, involves Lincoln, who are absolutely flying, Leyton Orient because of the result here last week. So there's 5 or 6 teams that's, in my opinion, competing for one spot. But you know, we're at a football club that's infrastructure fantastic. The town is booming right behind the football club. Look what's happening in the town. We're 20 minutes from central London. Everything is positive about this football club. Can we get the club into that playoff group? And I've always said if we get in the playoff group, we can win the playoffs.
I mean, the thing is, you're going to be expected to win. It's one of them rare games this season where you are going to be going into it probably as favourites, but I know you've got a lot of respect for Paul Simpson and Carlisle.
We've got a lot of respect for Paul. We've got a lot of respect for his recruitment in January. I've got even more respect for, as much respect for his players. He's got really good players. If you look at the results, they've only ever lost by more than 1 goal, I think, on an odd occasion. It's always been game on. Charlton recently, you know, Barnsley recently, they should have beaten Barnsley, they lost by the odd goal. So from our point of view, no one has to educate me how tough going to Carlisle will be and taking on Simo and his guys up there. It'll be really tough. But you know, on our day, we are good enough to go there and get a positive result. We know what it means. We know what it means to go there and come back down the road with a point. We know what it means to come back down with 3. I just think it's, you know, we're looking forward to going up there. 8th last game of the season. We'd love it to be 11, but it's the 8th at the minute. And we're fighting for the playoffs. It's fantastic.
Well, the thing is, I've just been looking at the results of the last 2 visits up there, 0-0 last season, but the one before that was early on in your career here, a 2-1 defeat, but it shows you how far the club has come from that day to this.
Yeah, like you need to look at the personnel, how far we've come. And that's credit to Leon Hunter and credit to our chairman and the board for backing us as a management team and being able to bring some players in. So we're in a really good place. We're in a fantastic place. If you look at, someone showed me a league table where I think in 22 months, or 23, 24 months I've been here, it shows you where every football club was in Leagues 1 and Leagues 2. Guess who the biggest risers are? Stevenage Football Club. And it's great. And we're doing that for a reason. A lot of integrity, a lot of hard work, a lot of people sharing the load, a lot of people giving lots. And it's just a really good place to be.
Mentioned the players. Tiash, we haven't limped out of the warm-up last week. What's the prognosis on him?
Well, he just felt he's growing. He's not trained for a couple of days this week, so we'll hopefully get T out today, and we're looking forward to seeing him out in the grass. He's either going to be fit or he's not going to be fit, and it's a simple equation, and we won't know until after training tomorrow.
And I guess other than that, it's the big question is the striker. Obviously, you don't have Jamie Reid.
Yeah, Jamie Reid's away for all the right reasons. He's away. Listen, will we miss Reedy? Do we miss him? 100%. If you miss him, he's normally one of the ones that's shouting and throwing things in my office door. See a pair of socks come flying and you see an hand. So we miss Reedy, but he's got international recognition through the hard work the kids putting over certainly in my 2 years here. He's been one of the lads, one of the protagonists for working hard, and he's got his reward, which is fantastic for him to see.
Just finally, we'll stick with Jamie. what's going to be your feelings if Jamie Reid scores against Scotland next week?
Well, it's easy, and he'll be training with the kids. he's not coming back in the building like with that big swollen up moppy head of his. Listen, it's a great result for me. 4-3 to Scotland, Reid hat-trick.